Good evening, you're watching ISTV English News. First, the top stories. Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa resigns from his post just ahead of Karnataka Legislative Assembly floor test. Government of India, State Government and United Naga Council tripartite talk held at the RDA Hall, Senapati District Headquarters. Some people found making fake Aadhaar cards for outsiders to enter Manipur safely. And society degrading as people don't vote for candidates who will work but for those who are rich, says Speaker Y. Kemchan. Now the news in details. Newly appointed Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa has resigned from the post which was given to him just 2 days ago. B.S. Yediyurappa attacked the Congress-JDS alliance in his speech ahead of the crucial floor test and ended it by resigning from the CM post. After making the announcement, B.S. Yediyurappa even went to meet and shake hands with Devi Gowda and senior Congress leaders. JDS Congress leaders immediately started flashing the victory sign and celebrating inside the house. During his speech, Yediyurappa was briefly interrupted by former Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, who asked the former to move the trust motion while B.S. Yediyurappa went on with his attacks. The Chief Minister had earlier spoken to BJP President Amit Shah over the phone amid speculation of his resignation before the floor test. The stage is set for the floor test in Karnataka Assembly to test the strength of the two-day-old B.S. Yediyurappa government amid allegations of poaching and host trading. Now, tripartite talk among the Government of India, State Government and United Naga Council has just concluded at the RDA Hall, Senapati District Headquarters. The talk began around 11:15 this morning. Joint Secretary Northeast, Ministry of Home Affairs, Satyendra Garg represented the Government of India, while Education Minister T.H. Radheshyam, Agriculture Minister V. Hankalyan, Principal Secretary Valmang represented the Government of Manipur in the talks. On the other hand, 7 members of United Naga Council, including its President Gadon Kamai, represented the UNC in the tripartite talk. President of ANSAM, Joseph Adani, President of Naga Women Union, Asa Wungam, and President of Naga People's Organization, Solomon Aro, also attended the talks. Here's a report from our editor, Jit Nangomba from Senapati.
5th time of tripartite talk is being held at Senapati. The talk was started from 11:15 a.m. today and it was concluded at 1:30 p.m. And we talked with the Minister of Home Affairs, Joint Secretary Mr. Satyendra Garg. He mentioned that today's talk was very positive and the final come out will be known when the next round of talk, which is going to be held on 28 July.
See, there are 3 things. UNC had a point of view that not enough has been done. Okay, and Government of Manipur explained their point of view and the problems they have got and what they have been doing in this last 1 year on the issue. And they said, okay, there are certain problems which they have got on the issue, and they need certain more time. And so Government of Manipur will come out with something concrete with whatever had been agreed earlier, including resolving the issues of the students and on issue of creation of districts and all this thing. So next round will be on 28th of July 2018. Okay.
On the other hand, the President of United Naga Council, Gadon Kamai, was very angry with the government of Manipur and the central government because they have assured many things in the previous talks and that did not translate into action. This is the reason why the President of United Naga Council was very angry and he doesn't believe and trust the government of Manipur and the stand for the United Naga Council that the rollback of this new created 7 district is intact. That was what he said, Mr. Gadon Kamai.
Our stand is, we told them straight away, we'll give you enough time, but don't take us for granted. Don't take us for granted. But as I have to request it by the ministers and the Joint Secretary, we also understand the difficulties, but saying difficulties, explaining their position this doesn't alone to, work, because they have to see our problems. They have to, explore means and ways to tackle the issue. I know their working style. Without doing any homework, they will come and attend the meeting. This is their nature. So seriousness is required. Commitment is required if they want to solve any kind of problem. So in casual way, they will come and they will say, they will discuss, they will listen. There will be, too many acrimonious in the discussion, shouted and, countering. See, what is the use of having this kind of tripartite talk? We know their mentality, but we'll give another chance. From there, you will see how things happen.
The role of state government is very crucial. They will roll back the 7 new districts or not is the big question. On the other hand, United Naga Council is still intact to their stand to roll back the newly created 7 districts. So how far the government of Manipur and the government of India will fulfill the desire of United Naga Council is we have to wait and watch, because the next round of talk is fixed on the 28th July. So we have to wait and watch till that the stand of the Manipur government and stand of the central government will fulfill the desire of United Naga Council or not. With video journalists Aboy and Gagan Sharma, this is Zit Ningomba reporting for ISTV News, Senapati.
Now, in what could be very alarming for the state of Manipur, some people are said to have been making fake Aadhaar cards outside the state to help outsiders enter Manipur safely. According to reports received by the ISTV News, the illegal activity is being done in 2 of the neighboring states of Manipur. On the other hand, many people from the labor class are suspected to have left for the 2 states and other places to get the fake Aadhaar cards. It is worth mentioning that as part of the long-standing agitation of the JCILPS, many outsiders have been caught for not being able to produce proper documents. Many have drawn the attention of the JCILPS and the authority concerned to check the illegal influx of outsiders that is going out of control. It is also worth mentioning that volunteers of student wings of JCILPS and the police have busted gangs along with machines used for making such fake documents at Moreh. Speaker Y. Khemchand has said that it is high time that the writers of Manipur wrote the exact situation prevailing in the society in order to make some positive changes. The present socio-political condition of Manipur is a disaster. The speaker was attending a seminar on dynamic contemporary Manipuri literature held at the banquet hall of the First Manipur Rifles today. The seminar is going to be held for 2 days as part of the Diamond Jubilee celebration of the Cultural Forum Manipur. Speaking at the inaugural function of the seminar, Speaker Y. Khemchand further said the society is degrading as people have been voting for rich candidates who can pay more instead for those who will actually work for the betterment of the society. He appealed to the writers to point out facts in their writings so that people realize that the society would not develop unless the habit of blaming on one another is given up.
Political consciousness is samasida, is saitagi, culturally, sigi, culture, kurami, tartagisu, torkawanwa, sigi, session of society, masi, I the Hungary, Madam Ueva, and
President of the Cultural Forum, Viram Bihari, said one must first know the culture of the state to know their true identity. It is high time to analyze the folklore of Manipur and make the present generation understand the deeper meaning in it. Now, Salai Agro Products Private Limited has been awarded winner of SME Empowering India Awards 2018 in the category of food, agro and horticulture products in manufacturing sector. The award conferring ceremony was held at the Sovereign Hall 2 of Lee Meridian Hotel, New Delhi. Union Minister of Steel Chaudhary Birendra Singh presented the award to Narengbam Samarjit Singh, Chairman and Managing Director of Salai Agro Products Private Limited. Salai Agro Products was selected through rigorous selection methodology. Now, vaccination will be carried out at 558 villages as part of the second phase of a special intensified mission Indradhanush from May 21 to 25. Speaking at the launching media sensitization workshop of the second round held at the conference hall of the Department of Health, Director of Health Dr. K. Raju said 11 essential vaccines will be given to children below 2 years and pregnant women to prevent them from various dangerous diseases during the mission. 1,393 children and 454 pregnant women will be covered in the second phase of the mission. Dr. K. Raju also added that around 776,000 people have been vaccinated as part of the mission that began in 2015. He also specially informed that the vaccines have no side effects, nor they will harm anybody.
Hard to this area is Yobongam Dava. Routine immunization is Dumtova. At the Yapuan Moni, only Yobongam Dava said Miawa. Masi Poverto Sanava Kapodava, Kogi, Hojiki, Koi village, Toramina, village, Sansan Sansanba, Yaponi Doxamong Dava, village, Kankalaga, Koi immunization, Tokotoni.
Volunteers of Kanglei Park Students Association have confiscated tobacco products from some shops located around Thangal Bazaar during a drive today. Addressing a press meet held at the office of KSA at Sega Road, Vice President Sukham Vidyananda said while seized tobacco products were being prepared to send to Food Safety Agency for lab test, City Police came and took away all the goods. Vidyananda further maintained that it is suspicious that there may be some link between these traders and the authority in the racket. Vice President of KSA also added that KSA will continue to conduct drive against selling tobacco products around educational institutions.
Tobacco items sing yon mada ating thamba loinana educational institutions singi akoi bada yat samagi manungda hariba tobacco items sing asi yon mada ating thamba haibo humse sabchana lamdam sidar su chana hanana magi khongthang amoina KSA na anti tobacco campaign ama leptana school college sing na sathaba hauragani.
After a short commercial break, keep watching ISTV News.
The Mark I scored today is impossible without the guidance of Comet.
It is not possible without them. I would like to thank Comet for helping me achieve what I have achieved.
Strategy, planning and the weekly examinations of Comet. One of the best coaching centers that provide a concrete foundation to the growing medical experience to a promising future.
Goods and Services Tax GST da register tawiraba taxpayer khuding makna matam chana GSTR 3B monthly return file tawiyu April hagi GSTR 3B return file tawbagi aroiba numiti lakliba
megi tang kuni thoidani
sale changdana return file tawbagi damakta All Guwahati High Court Building North AOC Department gi Facilitation Center da lakpiduna return file tawiyu
Kanganjariba Department of Taxes Government of Manipur.
Welcome back. You're watching ISTV English News at 7. A joint team of Chief Association of Sangay Kot Block, Kuki Students Organization and Kuki Women's Union inspected the ongoing work for 25-kilometer Churchandpur to Sugnu Road today. The road had remained unrepaired for the last 30 years. The road is being improved with the Social Infrastructure Development Fund of NEC. The work is being supervised by MLA of Singhat Assembly Constituency, Gin Sahao, President of KSO Sangay Kot Block, Jamchin Lian, said the estimated travel time from Sugnu to Churchandpur used to be more than 3 hours. However, the difficulties of people of the constituency have been eased to a great extent after the MLA took up the initiative of improving the road with the help of NEC. He expressed happiness over the realization of the Chief Minister's assurance to develop hill districts. Nevertheless, he drew the attention of the authority concerned to complete the road by blacktopping it.
Subdivision the President Sina, MLA, mainly Singat ki MLA, who GS Hopu, Honorable GS Hopu, Mana Podra Aga, Hosiki Pibam Sida, Hose Lebek Paradi, blacktopping Pangdore, blacktopping say, quality say, Lena Tobiro, Aduki Matakta, Ahoy MLA the Co, General Public of Sangay Kot Subdivision, Na, Ahoy Keso. So I got Bagmasu Harabako. We say many thanks to our MLA and Hosiki government Pibirapa, Honorable CM, Pubirin, Yam Harawi.
Meanwhile, President of Kuki Women's Union, Sangaikot Panaineng Baitensu lauded the initiative of the MLA. On the other hand, member of the Chief Association Sangaikot, Sokopao Baite, drew the attention of the authority concerned to blacktop the road at the earliest. As part of the ongoing protest demanding reinstatement of 47 contract workers of NHPC Loktak project who were laid off, Contract Labour Welfare Union began relay hunger strike in front of the office of NHPC Loktak project. President of the union, Kumarjit, said a team of 6 persons will take turn in staging relay hunger strike. He also added that the agitation will continue until their demands are met. President of the Contract Labour Welfare Union also maintained that General Manager of NHPC Loktak Power Station should apologize for his statement against the contract workers within 7 days, failing which strong agitation will begin from the next day.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯕꯨꯅ ꯎꯆꯦꯠ ꯋꯥꯆꯦꯠ ꯃꯃꯜ ꯂꯩꯇꯕꯗꯧꯅ ꯂꯨꯈꯥꯛꯒꯨꯝꯗꯅ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯅꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯤ 93ꯁꯦ ꯍꯟꯖꯤꯟꯗꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯅꯈꯣꯏ NHPC ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗꯒꯤ ꯆꯠꯈꯤꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯗꯤꯃꯥꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ.
Two-day community contact program organized by DM College of Teachers Education kicked off at Eastern Ideal High School, Akampat. The program was organized with an aim to maintain good relationship among students, teachers and locals in order to produce good teachers and bring quality education. Teachers in service and trainees of DM College of Teachers Education cleaned the campus of Ideal High School. Interaction program of teachers and students and free medical camp for residents living around the school were also held as part of the community contact program. Program coordinator of community contact program, Dr. C.H. Shantikumar, told ISTV News about the objective of organizing the program. Speaker Y. Khemchan has asserted that if local clubs located in every neighborhood functions properly, it can contribute a lot in taking the society in progressive path. Speaker was speaking at the celebration of 8th Foundation Day of Social Upliftment Organization. President of the organization H. Samkana Singh and President of Samaj Kanbanupi Lup K. Binarani Devi also attended the celebration among others. Speaker Y. Khemchan also inaugurated a community kitchen and also planted saplings at the surrounding of the organization. Now in Imphal to Kairao Diesel Auto Owners Cooperative Society today staged sit-in protest at Kairao Bitra Thong Kong against assault on diesel auto driver and damage of the vehicle. Working president of the Cooperative Society, Ajit, said the driver was assaulted near Menjor School by some miscreants and also threatened to stop passenger service. He appealed to all concerned not to repeat such act of violence on someone who earns meager income.
Akiba, Nuaitaba, Udon Zadaba, Ayama Tolakadori, Masigi, the Makta, Akona, Lairiba, Laika, Sigi, Nataka, Kendra Sigi, Manipuri, Goena, Segumba, Laika, Sida, Akomi and Sanguinaba, Akona Sigi, Mipamasi, Akona Javani.
Now, Chinga Kam Ibehal, who serves as assistant teacher at Kontojam Manning Tribal Primary School from Kontojam Makalekai, has donated her body to Anatomy Academy of RIMS. Speaking to the ISTV News, Ibehal said she has been imparting whatever knowledge she has as a teacher. She now wants her body to be donated for the students of RIMS. She also added that the Department of Anatomy, RIMS, has also agreed on her appeal for a noble cause. Chingakam Ibehal maintained that it's good to use the way of sacrifice if one feels he hasn't done enough for the society.
Haji aigi lemhori ba aigi sa dalai ba aigi kayat mayam sina chhatra sing horai ba singda khitang kana ragadi na khalak padagi ana yek lamag makanbi ba doctor gi kano tamai ba mahiroi sing sida thok lage moi gi matiang oirage na khalak padagi.
Now, last respect was paid to Wangkim Lokendrajit, head of production unit of J&D Manipur Dance Academy at the complex of the academy. Wangkim Lokendrajit, who also worked as choreographer, has earned several awards, including the Sangit Natak Academy Award, State Kala Academy Award, and Devrashi Award during his lifetime. One-day district-level workshop on child rights with special focus on Juvenile Justice Act 2015 and Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act 2012 was held today at the Convention Hall of More Trade Center. Chairperson of MCPCR, Sumati Balaning Togjam, and SP Technopol, Dr. S. Ibomcha, among others, attended the workshop. The workshop was organized by Manipur Commission for protection of child rights under the sponsorship of National Commission for Protection of Child Rights. Gas sets and LPG connections were distributed today to 50 beneficiaries of Andro Nagar Panchayat living below poverty line under Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana. The distribution function was organized by MS Lambodara Indian Service in association with Andro Nagar Panchayat at the residence of Chairperson of Andro Nagar Panchayat, Lukhoi Kuman, located at Andro Bazaar. Now, the final match of the 34th State Sub-Junior Boys Basketball Championship is going to be played between the Youth Club Uripok and the Young Physique Union Lalambung. The Youth Club Uripok entered final after defeating the Eastern Sporting Union Wangkai in the first semi-final match played today. On the other hand, the Young Physique Union Lalambung defeated its opponent Model Club Chingamaka in the second semi-final match that was played later today. It is worth mentioning that altogether 17 boys and girls teams took part in the championship that began from May 14 at the basketball court of the Model Club Chingamaka. And now, before we wind up, a quick reminder of the headlines once again. Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa resigns from his post just ahead of Karnataka Legislative Assembly floor test. Government of India, State Government and United Nagar Council's tripartite talk held at PRDA Hall, Senapati District Headquarters. Some people found making fake Aadhaar cards for outsiders to enter Manipur safely. And the society degrading as people don't vote for candidates who will work, but for those who are rich, says the Speaker Y. Kemchan. That's all we have in this section of News Bulletin. Thank you very much for watching ISTV News. Bye for now.